Right. Hey Glenn, so we just got done working. So what we did is we focused on a few of your body mechanics. So probably the most important one is when you're doing any dance. I don't care what dance it is. This rule applies. You're either stepping or you're turning. So what we practice on is our forward present. So what we had on that is we had, as we moved onto our foot, we're going to step. You notice that there's no rotation. As soon as I'm fully on that foot, I'm going to rotate my from my core through my shoulders, and my hip. It'll bring my hips around. Notice my standing foot has rotated. Boom. From here, I'm going to step straight forward-ish. I'm going to kind of come out a little bit on the outside. So as I put it all together, this direction, it's going to look like this. We're going to step. We're going to rotate. We're going to step. Cool.
Cool.
So so we work on that. So either stepping or rotating. With any pattern you do, with any dance, that is the rule. It's not a rule of thumb. It is a rule. So the next one that we're going to do is we're going to focus on your frame. Your frames are not your arms or your legs. Your arms and legs are extremities, same as your head. Your frame goes from your hips to the tops of your shoulders and everything in between. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on closing the rib cage and flattening the back. We're going to make your shoulders down as we have that there. And as we have that, it's going to feel really good. When you pull your shoulders down, it's going to engage your latissimus muscles, and your partner is going to love that. The next thing that we had is that when we use our frame, we're going to use our frame. Try not to let the elbows go out. Keep the elbows out. And when you're dancing, see if you can keep your elbow from here outward. You can use that, but from here to here, see how still you can make that. I mean, when you're turning, and that's going to go really, really nicely. The next thing that we had is if you have a high hand and you have a low hand, like the one on her back versus the one that you're holding, always lead from that low hand. So if you can lead her from the back versus the hand, back every single time, 98% of the time. And I think that's about it. Did we talk about
rhythm? We stepped the rhythm. How
the
you?
rhythm, as we had it. So we had a little pulse. So we had quick, and I want to see the elongation of your body. So I want to see pulse, elongation, contraction, elongation, contraction. So coming at you, you'll see elongation, contraction, elongation, contraction, you'll see my body opening, closing a little bit.
Can you talk about the smooth step and leading with the knee?
Okay, so as we step, as I come through, I'm going to come this direction. As I take my steps, what I want to do is I want to think about the spot just above my knee. I want to bring that forward. As it comes forward, as the toe will drag a little bit, and then I come and I land through the heel. So as I do it, knee first, heel, and you'll see that you can see that elongation of my body as I do that. So you'll see step, 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 step. And I want all your slows to use that technique.
I think that's cool. Awesome.